Hello and welcome back to the Pokemon Fusion Generator. Once again, we are here with, honestly, we're starting off with a pretty amazing fusion, if I say so myself. We have Arbok, we have Chandelure. Honestly, putting these two together makes Arbok's color scheme improve 1,000,000% in my opinion. This evil Arbok is just, it's good. It's just good, honestly. And we also have Chandelure's Flames and its whole chandelier effect full of candles. I also gave it a straw hat. I'll admit, I don't really know how a straw hat would work out with Chandelure's Flames, but I'm going to pretend that it works just fine. So, this is how we're starting things off, but we do have a bunch of requests as always, so we're going to go ahead and start with Flygon, which is a Pokemon that I really like the look of, and Pinsir, which makes me imagine that this is going to somehow end up a little bit like Mega Pinsir with wings and the rest of Pinsir kind of just staying the same. That's how I envision it. However, I get the feeling that's not what I'm going to be seeing at all. So let's just fuse them and let's see. Pinsir. Well, that's horrifying. Why would anyone want to see that? Why? Wait, but the other way around, which is probably the better way around in my opinion, is going to have the wings. Okay. You know what? The other way around is probably going to be a lot better, but this is a bug ground type. It's called Pingon. It's dropped its pins. The pins are gone. I don't know. Its face is terrifying. It's got like the vice grip face. What would you call Pinsir's mouth? Would you call it a vice grip face? Would you call it just sideways teeth? Pinsir, now that I think about it, what is happening with your mouth, buddy? I don't know. I don't know what's happening with Pinsir's mouth. Either way, let's just see it the other way around. That's the exciting way. Holy no. Holy no. Holy no. Holy no. Fly, sir. Fly away from me, sir. Fly as far away from me as possible, sir. If this ever became a thing, I would... Oh boy. I'm going to Mars. Bye. I'm going with Elon Musk. I'm going to Mars. We're going to have catgirls over there. Me and Elon Musk. We're going to have a great time. This should not exist. Let's make this not exist by clicking away from it as quickly as possible and going to something that's going to be much more beautiful, like Dialga. You know, a nice, powerful legendary, and because that's beautiful. This is going to be beautiful in comparison. Oh, that's actually beautiful. Wait, hold on. Wait, I like the color scheme. Hold up. I was ready to have a good laugh. This isn't terrible. This is actually pretty cool. Okay, if we ignore the fact that Ditto is literally just plastered onto this thing's face, it's just stuck on with blue tack or sellotape or something. This is just a Ditto. There's no fusion that happened here. It's just a Ditto. But the rest of it, its color scheme looks really nice. The purple and blue, they go well together. We've got the gem on Dialga's chest, which I don't think actually changed color at all. It did lose some spikes though. It lost the spiky butt. And that makes me sad, because I like Dialga's spiky butt. Why do I say these things? But honestly, not terrible. Wait, does that mean Ditto is going to have Dialga's spiky butt? What? Clauncher, what happened? Clauncher, is that you? Are you in there? Clauncher, speak to me, buddy. Clauncher. Is this a Clauncher? Is this a Clampearl? It might be a Clampearl. Might just be a Clampearl. Shelder? I'm seeing a lot of vibes of water-type Pokemon that are kind of in a shell. Didn't quite get Dialga's spiky butt the way I expected. I think the entire thing is sort of covered here. I think that's what's happened. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure what's happened. I'm pretty sure Dialga just got compressed into a bean. Diato. Oh, Dialga potato. Now it all makes sense. It's just a potato. I messed up. Okay, you know, that makes sense. While we have Dialga here, though, and I do have a little Oshawott that's being told to be paired with anything. Oshawott and Dialga? I can see it. Okay? I want to see how this goes. Why? What? Okay. Okay. First of all, I wanted to see how this went because of the other way around, not this way around. This is Dialga, the new battery, coming to a store near you sometime soon. It has the energy capacity of a blade of grass. Yep. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. This is, yeah. It has like a hood, like Little Red Riding Hood. I get the feeling I'm seeing this in a way that I shouldn't be seeing it. Should I be seeing Little Red Riding Hood out of this Pokemon? Probably not. There's probably a time we should just ignore that and move on. But Dialga, that's beautiful. That's what I needed. Yep, look at those. Those feet, perfect. Tail, perfect. Face, something. Honestly, you know what? Nightmare Fuel. Actually, Nightmare Fuel. Yep, we're just gonna go ahead and randomize something else with Oshawott. Yeah, you know, that's no better. Oshawott, no. Oshawott, no. Okay, this is a thing right here. Oh boy, that. Oh, let's go to one that's actually meant to be looking cool. Sizzle and Greninja. Now this I can actually see looking very, very, very good. This I have high hopes for, okay? This I can see being a nice fusion that's going to make me feel good about my day, unlike some of the others, which I get the feeling aren't with that intention. But let's go with this. Grezor, I'm pretty sure the other way around will look better because we mixed something else with Greninja last episode. I think it was Mr. Mime, and it looked a lot better the other way around. So, Grezor, while it doesn't look terrible, and I am a little bit sad that it got the wings actually, because I mean the wings aren't going to be on the other fusion, but it doesn't look terrible. The other way around, however, oh, see, now that has some good points, and it has the wings. The wings are on both. Is Sizzle so strong that it gets its wings on both of its fusions? That's pretty cool. I like that. Honestly, Sizzle's hands are probably like my favorite feature of Sizzle in a way. Which is strange, I know, okay, bear with me here. But I feel like they kind of, you know, I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know know why I like Sizzle's hands, to be truly honest. Doesn't make a lot of sense. But it gives it that steel type vibe, which is probably why, because I like my steel types, and honestly, the rest of it doesn't really give off a steel type vibe when you look at it. Unless you like hear the Pokemon, probably wouldn't think of Scizor as a steel type. Maybe that's just me. But this looks super cool. It keeps the tongue, obviously, very important part of Pokemon. You gotta have the tongue. If you don't have the tongue, dead to me. Okay? That's just how it goes. But honestly, good Pokemon. Ninja, very nice. Next up is Dugong. I love Dugong. Dugong? Why am I calling it Dugong? Dugong. I can't speak, honestly. And Beartic. I mean, the color scheme is similar. Okay. Is it just gonna be Dugong, but with icicles under its chin? Because I'm down for that. That sounds amazing. That sounds cute as heckles. Okay, right. Yeah, that's what I was asking for, but that's not quite what I was expecting. You know, I was thinking of cute little Dugong face, happy little boyo, look at him go, he just wants to swim and enjoy his life, with some icicles that maybe make him, you know, look a little bit stronger. Beartic, what have you done? You've turned this thing into, like, a horrific worm-bear hybrid that just didn't work. Also, why are your paws, or fins, I guess I should say? Should I call them fins? Is it a water type? Beargong, the water type? We're gonna call them fins, I guess, although they look like paws. They're outside on the body. How would you move like that? How does this Pokemon move? I'm concerned. How does it move? Also, it's got, like, fur at the end of its tail? How is that gonna help you swim? How is this Pokemon gonna move? I don't know. Its paws don't work properly. Its tail is just a ball of fluff. It's not gonna help it like have any motoring capacities in the water. Is it gonna move by dragging its icicle like 2 feet in front of itself and then dragging itself along by pulling on the icicle? That's horrible. That's horrible. What about the other way around? Oh my god. It's beautiful. This is incredible. Oh my lord. Why? 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 First of all, this is a Pokemon that can bench press more than any other Pokemon in the known universe. Okay, these are arms of strength right here. Unlike the other way around, where its paws were like fins and it couldn't move, this Pokemon has all the ways of movement, okay? It's got like a jet-propelled tail that helps it go at like 90 miles an hour through the ocean, okay? It's got these super webbed feet because, you know, it's actually part duck. It's actually part Perry the Platypus, I'll have you know. Its face is adorable. It kind of looks like an Electabuzz because of the things on its head. Is that... Why am I seeing that? That's things that shouldn't be seen. Honestly, good Pokemon. Very good Pokemon. Just the other way around was just horrific. This is nightmare fuel. This, on the other hand, this is great. This makes me happy inside. Okay, this is great. I expect this was what was meant to make me scarred, and this makes me happy, and I don't know why. Okay, next up we have Mr. Mime, you know, and we have Sharpedo. Now, I could fuse these two together, but I feel like we all know what happens when these two get fused, okay? And it's not appearance-based. And I'm going to leave it at that. While I could fuse them together, I have no idea how harsh YouTube is with demonetization nowadays. So we'll just say we know what was aimed for here. we definitely know what the aim was with these two Pokemon. Anyway, though, let's go ahead and move on to Kyurem. It's a nice, powerful Pokemon. And Jinx. I have a horrible feeling that this is just not going to go well. It's just not going to go well. Yep, that is absolutely horrifying. Why would that be a thing? Kyurem. Okay. What am I meant to say about this? This looks like someone... This is a girl on Instagram, right? Bear with me here. That tried so hard to pull off the ultimate duck face, right? They just kept leaning in closer and closer to their phone for their duck face, that they actually stretched their neck. But they didn't realize that they were stretching their neck for like a solid year and a half, right? So by the end of like the duck face phenomenon, I think it's over. I don't really know, but I assume it's over. I really hope it's over. As soon as the duck face phenomenon was over, they like looked in the mirror because they couldn't see anything. They didn't look in a mirror. They looked in their phone screen where they just saw their face looking down. They didn't know there was a problem with their neck. So as soon as it was over, they had like this huge neck like a giraffe. Boom. Couldn't do anything about it. Now they spend all day with just placing bricks on their face just to try and weight their face back down into their body again. Yeah, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. That's a story. Sure. And ooh, wait, hold on. This looks cool. Wait. It's because it looks like a steel type. Is probably why. It looks like a steel ice type to me, and that's probably why I like it. But honestly, this looks cool. I don't know about Kyurem having luscious golden locks of hair, but honestly, Kyurem, you do you. You're killing it, Kyurem. You keep going with that. It's got a dress. It's got weird Kyurem feet coming out from under the dress that make me question a couple of things. It's got pretty ordinary arms, which is kind of surprising, and then it's just got a plug socket coming out of its head. But I mean, what dragon female-ish thing hybrid doesn't need a plug coming out of its head? Duh, come on now. It's brilliant. And we'll also fuse it with Lickitung as well, because that's just what we do. Do we want to fuse it with Lickitung or Licky Licky? we'll have a quick look at both. That is horrifying. What happened to the legs here? I get the feeling that the previous one worked really, really well because of Jinx's dress, and it hid the horrifying feet of Kyurem. This looks like some kind of frog thing, just because of the lower half of the body and like the pattern down here. I'm seeing like a frog thing. The other way around, however, Kyurem, that's what I needed to see. That's actually all I needed to see. That worked as intended. This is the duck face filter story, but with the dog Snapchat filter thingy, where does it have a tongue? I don't know. I don't have Snapchat, but I'm gonna assume this is the Snapchat filter, the equivalent to the duck face of the other one. This was beautiful. This was truly beautiful. We're gonna evolve it, just because we can. Just because we can. See, its tongue gets shorter. That's not... See, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. I wanted the tongue to get bigger. That's... Anyway, with that, I feel like that's a fine spot to end off for this episode. As always, if you have any fusions yourself that you have found that you want to scar me with, or want to make me think that, yo, that's a really cool Pokemon fusion, that's amazing, maybe the second one. I feel like I've been scarred a lot lately. But if you have any fusions, leave them in the comments down below. If you guys have enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below, hit that subscribe button, and without further ado, bye!